What's good, YouTube? It's your girl Kazi Cosmo. I want to talk to you guys today about cleansing versus detoxing. And I actually built a whole business around the concept of detoxing and taking things out of your diet and out of your surroundings that no longer serve you. So therefore, I want to break down the difference between, what's the difference between cleansing and detoxing? Because a lot of people think that they're similar, but they're very different, right? So cleansing actually focuses on what you're putting in your body, right? While detoxing focuses on what you're taking out of your body or what you're taking out of your environment that no longer serves you, right? So cleansing, a lot of people, you'll hear people doing juice cleanses, you'll hear people doing water fasts, you'll hear people just fasting in general. But detoxing is a little different, as you're being more conscious as to what you're putting in your body that no longer serves you, right? So there's different types of detoxes that can be done on the body. I have a detox company called Heavenly Help Holistic that actually centers in doing intracellular detoxes on different parts of the body. Now, detoxing in general is used to sustain a better way of living. It's used to basically make your body a better machine, because as we know, our bodies are machines. And it's used basically to upgrade our health, because there are a lot of toxins that we are exposed to in our environment that we are not aware of. One of the toxins I can break down that I'm actually going to take it upon myself to detox from is meat, dairy, sugar, processed foods. Now, all of these foods, they actually exacerbate the condition of parasites. Now, parasites, most human beings on planet Earth have some form of parasite in them if they eat meat, dairy, sugar, or processed foods. Why is that? That is because that's where these parasites live. They live inside of these organisms. They live in the meat, they live in the cheese, they eat sugar, and they eat alcohol, they eat processed foods. So therefore, during this first week of detoxing, what I'll be doing is I'll be taking meat, dairy, sugar, and processed foods out of my diet and replacing them with healthier foods, whole foods like fruits, vegetables, seeds, and nuts. Now, by me just making this simple transition, I will be detoxing parasites from my system, because I will be starving out their I'll be starving out their food source. Not only will I be starving out their food source, but I actually have curated a parasite detox tea that you can get at www.heavenlyhelpholistic.com. I will put the link in the chat below, or in the box below. But I will be drinking this parasite tea to actually push the parasites and parasitic organisms outside of my body. Now, you might wonder how I've created all this, how I curated all this. Well, pretty much what I did was, I'm an herbalist. I've studied these things for years. I was a follower of Dr. Sebi. I was a follower of different detox coaches, different detox teachers. And because of such, I have been able to curate different detox packages for different parts of the body. Now, what we do know is that our doctors are not taught about detoxing, and they're not taught about parasites. Within the American medical system, there is no type of teaching of this. So therefore, the people have to take it upon themselves to learn to detox their bodies correctly and to learn what is good for them and what is not good for them. And that is why I have created this channel. Basically, real detoxing gets down to the cellular level. So we're talking about herbs, we're talking about alkalinity, we're talking about taking away things that are not good for you, right? So this first week of detoxing, like I said, will be focused on parasites. We'll be focused on ridding my body of parasites, whatever may be in there. And then the next week will be focused on a different system of the body. And the next week will be focused on a different system of the body. And I'm doing this in weeks in order to not overload my system. Because you can detox, and there are levels to detoxing, but you want to, go easy on your body, ease your body into this. So the first week, we're cutting out meat, dairy, sugar, processed foods, and we're doing the parasite cleanse on top of that. Now that'll detox our body from parasites. The next week, we'll focus on another thing, and the next week, we'll focus on another thing. But in this particular video, you guys have to understand that detoxing means taking away anything that does not serve you. So you can detox from mindsets, you can detox from foods, you can detox from people, you can detox from environments, but essentially if something does not serve you, it has to go. And that is the main point of detoxing. Now we're gonna start physically. We're gonna start with our body, and then we'll elevate mentally and spiritually. You know, I'm a firm believer that once you detox your body and your environment, then everything else kind of follows along. But you have to have the right mindset going into it. So essentially, it's important to take away what does not serve you. Now, cleansing is cool, but cleansing is only going to get you to a certain extent, to a certain level, because you still have all these other negative things around you that you haven't detoxed that are basically pulling on your energy, right? So in this case, parasites. Parasites they're demonic little fuckers. Excuse my language. But parasites, what they do is they live inside of you without you even knowing it, and they basically steal all your energy source. They steal all your nutrients that you put in your body. They steal all the food that you put in your body. They steal everything that you put inside of your vessel to make you a healthier person. So the first things first, they have to go. Got to get rid of the parasites. And then after we get rid of the parasites and we make sure that they're not leaching on any of our vital nutrients, then we can go into other parts of the body, right? So we can detox the liver, the kidney, because these are the two main detoxification points of the body. After we detox the gut, because it all starts in the gut from what we learned from Dr. Sebi, we can go into, like I said, the liver, the kidney, the lymphatic. These systems in the body after being detoxed will actually basically make you a whole healthier person, because you're basically cleaning all of that negativity out of your vessel. So, yeah, that's the difference between cleansing and detoxing. Now, cleansing is important as well. Why? Because that is where you're going to get your nourishment from. When you're detoxing all these things out of your body, you still have to flood your body with nourishment so that it can thrive, right? So you can't just take away stuff. You have to add things too. So yeah, if you guys want to know a little bit more about detoxing, stick around and I will have more videos for you.